A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear students, as you know that we are discussing about the contribution of Dr. Zakir Hussain. We have already discussed his life sketch, concept of education and aims of education. Now today we are going to discuss about the curriculum as suggested by Dr. Zakir Hussain. Regarding curriculum, Dr. Zakir Hussain has observed that it must, curriculum must not only aim at meeting individuals' educational needs, aspirations, and attainments only, but they should aim or they should also reflect ethos and expectations. Dr. Zakir Hussain has suggested the following type of curriculum to be included. Number one is child-centered curriculum. In child-centered curriculum, according to Dr. Zakir Hussain, the curriculum should be developed keeping in view or keeping in mind the need, interest, aspirations, attitude, intelligence levels, likes and dislikes of the learner, and also the individual differences should be kept in mind. So he has suggested that the curriculum should be child-centered. Number two, science and technology. Teaching of science and technology is essential in the modern age of science and technology. As we know that we are often use these words that modern age is the age of science and technology. So science and technology should be included in the curriculum. It fosters scientific attitudes among the students. Number three, study of social science. Subjects like history, geography, civics should be included in the curriculum as it enables the learner to enjoy good relationship and social responsibilities. Number four, teaching of spiritual and moral education. So moral education and spiritual education is as important as other subjects or other things which are necessary for curriculum. Here he has given importance to spiritual and moral education, and this type of education should be included in the curriculum so that there should be spiritual and moral development among the learners. Spiritual and moral education is needed to maintain the balance in the development of spiritual and material values in the learners. And number five is art and music. Dr. Zakir Hussain has suggested that art and music should be included in the curriculum. Art and music should be taught as it uplifts the cultural development in the learners. Now, methods of teaching advocated by Dr. Zakir Hussain. Now, what are the methods that Dr. Zakir Hussain has suggested, and what are the methods he wants to include in the teaching and learning process? Number one is project method. Learning through purposeful work or activity oriented education should be there. He called it educationally projective work. Number two, child-centered method. In child-centered method, he wants to convey that while teaching students, the teacher must keep in mind the so many aspects of the learners. There are individual differences, need, aspirations, attitudes, intellectual levels. So he suggested that child-centered method should be included in the methods of teaching to make the teaching and learning process effective. Number three is method of cooperation. Learners should be taught in such a way that which may enable him or that may enable him or her to develop positive relationship with the community. Number four, method of integration. Last and most important method of teaching, that is method of integration. Subjects should be taught through the method of integration so that the teacher would be able to make the teaching and learning process successful. So this was our today's topic, curriculum as suggested by Dr. Zakir Hussain and his methods of teaching. Thank you very much.